Wesley, a titanic struggle between two incredible players. What did you feel made that separation in this matchup?
Well, you kind of need some help. Help from your opponent. I could have gone either way, and try to get some good time management. It kind of helped a little bit that I got some practice in Berlin, playing speed chess. But yeah, really, the first game went quite smoothly. To be fair,
You mean the first game of the playoffs?
Yeah,
because you guys also played the classical match. You had some chances. It felt like you got that extra pawn. Did you feel like you were getting
in the classical
any traction in that game?
Probably nothing really. Like, I was very surprised when he played h6. I thought queen takes c5 was the main line, and it's pretty easily holding for
queen
black.
Takes c5.
Yeah, queen takes, b takes, bishop f6, g f6, king e2.
B takes.
Yeah, yes. You don't want to get pinned.
Checkmate, yes.
King e2, knight c6. And I analyzed this with black. Like, if rook c1, probably just knight d4 check.
Knight d4 check.
Well, the computer doesn't like. Or maybe rook a b8 first, and then knight d4, I think.
Rook to b3, knight to d4.
Yeah.
Yes, perhaps knight to d4. Maybe this is what you analyze.
You just draw. But
take, and this is the draw.
Yes, I was very surprised why he started thinking a long time.
And he
then
played the move
h6. And then I thought I had some chances, but probably nothing really big. I was happy, except knight c6. If he played knight a6, I have c6. I thought knight a6, c6. But the computer doesn't give much, but I thought white has a very big advantage here.
Yeah.
b4 is coming, but yeah, computer gives all zeros, g3. Yeah, like here, I thought I had chances, but couldn't really find anything. So I was kind of confused during the game whether it's all part of his preparation or I'm mixing up something.
He was indeed taking a long time to get to this position, but after that he did precisely calculate everything to make a draw.
Yeah,
nevertheless,
probably had nothing, huh? Yeah.
That first game of the playoffs, it felt like he
went smoothly.
Slowly, well, you were gaining a nice advantage out of the opening, it felt like.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, instead of d6, I thought d5 equalized right away. But,
yes.
Yeah, but then he spent a lot of time and then on move 9. But yeah, I thought rook a8 was a mistake. And here I was very happy because I had a big advantage, I thought. But it was unpleasant defending for black. I think he almost equalized at some point. Like, the bishop is just very...
This bishop on b6.
Yeah, just badly played.
Was he going with the knight on b8? Like, what was his plan with his knight to c6?
a5.
a5 after queen to a2, or?
Yeah, queen a2, a5, b5, knight b8.
Knight d8, or knight
yeah,
d8.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, knight b8,
knight d7, knight c5.
Yeah, I thought I had a pretty big advantage, but I was trying to push it. But then I couldn't really find anything concrete. But, I mean, he probably almost equalized at some point.
This was the big moment when he had this opportunity to play d5.
c4, d4, yeah. c4, I was going to play c4, d4.
Yes.
Yeah, and then he gained some space.
Yes. Yeah. But still, there's some pressure left.
For a blitz game.
For a blitz game, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I was starting to put pressure, but then I realized it's just all about the time. And yeah, he didn't really have a clear way to equalize. Maybe, maybe instead of...
At what point?
Instead of rook d1 on move 40. I guess queen d1 also loses, because I trap his knight. Yeah.
Queen d1, take.
Rook a2.
Rook a2, rook to a8, and the knight gets trapped.
Yeah, I mean, the difference in the position of knights is huge.
That is beautiful, yes.
So I was very pleased when I won this game.
Yes, and then...
But then the second game...
He came up with a similar idea to what he did in the classical.
Yeah, I was very surprised because I thought white had absolutely nothing if I go for main line with b5. But I decided not to check his analysis. And then after e4, couldn't really remember. I guess I played okay. Castle, e5.
Castle, yeah.
But I was very happy on move. I thought bishop f4 was slightly a mistake. Yes. But I was very happy when I took the bishop on c2. I thought I was even a little better. Yeah, I'm better.
And you were indeed, yeah.
But then I messed up real quick, like I relaxed too early. Yeah, missed knight d4, which prevents all the trades.
Knight a4 was a good move.
Yeah, now I couldn't trade pieces. I guess I'm still better, but I couldn't.
Still not an easy position, especially with a low time control.
Yeah, and then he found knight f5, and now.
Were you at
I'm
all
slightly
worried
pressed.
at this point, or did you feel like you're very, very close to
I was happy to get
getting
the.
equality?
I was happy to get the opposite colored bishop.
Yeah.
I mean, that means it's very good throwing chances, no matter what happens. But of course, I knew that I need to be very precise.
Mm-hmm.
But
And-
then I kind of messed up. F6 probably a mistake.
Because of this
Oh.
bishop to b6, perhaps f5 instead of f6?
Yeah, f5. I just forgot about this bishop b6 business.
Yeah.
Yeah, f5 and then bishop b5 should be
Yeah.
quite an easy draw.
And then I have
Then
to
I
say
messed up. Oh, I thought on move 38.
38.
Oh,
okay.
30 there. I thought, yeah, he should take on f6. It's
Take
much-
on f6 first, and now bishop to c3.
Yeah,
So not allow you to close the position up with f5.
that's why f6 was a big mistake.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
This does indeed
here
give him
probably
quite
Fabiano will convert this position.
serious chances. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, actually, it's also I had very little time, so he probably would convert.
But still, after f5, you had to defend accurately for 70 plus moves. You did so.
Yeah.
You continue into
Yeah.
the champions bracket. Tomorrow you will be facing a
Hikaru.
mammoth, the rating favorite going into
Yeah.
this event, Hikaru Nakamura. How do you feel about that particular matchup? You
Me-
know him so well.
I mean, he's the only one who's won any classical games, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's the only one who won in classical games. I mean, he's in very good form. I thought since it streams nonstop that his chess would be affected, but he comes to this event very well prepared, and he's playing really, really well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I thought that with his full-time job
as a streamer.
as a
yes.
streamer, I thought his classical chess would be affected, but no, he's playing like Magnus Carlsen in this tournament.
He is indeed, but yeah, you're giving us a nice showing as well. Don't shy away from that. Guys, any questions?
Yeah,
Well,
quick
fine.
question for you, Wesley. At the time that you did say to the arbiter, Chris Bird, I'm going to claim a draw on the 50 move rule, in your mind, how many moves had you played?
I was pretty sure that
You were comfortably above 50, but how many did you think you might
but
have
it was
played?
only like 56 in the end. Yeah, I thought for sure that we'd reach 50 moves at that point without any pawn moves, just
Right.
so many moves. I mean, I look at the TV screen and I realized that we played like almost 130 moves.
You were getting close to the 75 move where the arbiter was going to step in.
Yeah, not that close, but I claimed because I was wondering if I could take the pawn on e5.
You wanted to stop yourself from losing the 50 move rule chance.
I didn't want to, but it was also quite risky because if you're wrong, then you get then your opponent gets a minute, right, or something.
Yeah, two. But so
Two?
big deal. Yeah, big deal.
Yeah, it's very risky.
You think it's risky to give your opponent 2 minutes. So what? What is he going to do? You got 2 minutes. It's a bishop's opposite color.
Yeah, in that position. But when my king was cut off on the g file, I was a bit slightly worried that he could sack the rook for my bishop at some point, like rook takes b3 and a4, a5. I had to be very careful that this is a draw. But yeah, it's tricky to say. Like, of course, I could just take the pawn e5, but then we keep playing.
Right.
And I was just pretty confident that it's got to be 50 moves. But it's hard to say in a blitz game because you can get penalized for the wrong claim. So I think I've done it before.
Wesley, very well done. Good luck tomorrow in your match with Hikaru.
Thank you so much, guys.
Absolutely.